Hey, feeling a lot of anxiety today, and I can only assume that everyone else is feeling a fair amount of anxiety today. So I thought it would be fun to share a couple tricks, a couple tools to add to your toolbox to help us just, handle this anxiety and process through it. So the first thing that I like to do, actually, I need you to ignore my background. Yeah, my house is a mess. I'm sorry. Um, which is also giving me anxiety. Um, but that can be tapped out another day. So the first thing I think is that's really important is that we are able to come into our bodies and connect with the earth. The Earth's magnetic field, her resonance, just coming into contact and really grounding into that energy can dissipate a ton of the anxiety without even doing anything else. So, one of my favorite ways of doing that without going outside, without having to leave your space, without having to do anything, you can do it right at your desk, at your office. You can do it in the bathroom. You can do it anywhere. Okay, standing in line at the grocery store, when you're peopling and the anxiety is really bad. So just begin just by noticing your breath. You don't have to change it at all. You don't have to, count in, count out, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Nothing, you don't have to do anything different. Just notice. Notice where it goes in your body. Notice how deep it goes, how shallow it is. Just notice it and just watch it for a couple, 3 breaths. And then start to make the suggestion that your exhale go deeper. And you can visualize your exhale traveling down your spine, going to your pelvis. Inhale again, and then on your next exhale, feel it and see your exhale going down past your pelvis into your legs, maybe to your knees. And on the next exhale, bring it all the way down to your feet. And then on your next exhale, I want you to allow your breath to open the windows in the bottom of your feet, your little chakra windows, and allow your breath to open those windows and flow into the earth. And then just go ahead and follow your breath, coming in and exhaling down through your whole body, out your feet and into the earth. Feel how the earth welcomes your exhale. Feel how she cradles your body. Do you notice a difference in how your body feels when you're allowing your breath to go into the earth? Good. I'm already feeling a little more calm. Okay, so now that we're in a centered, grounded place, I want to take you through the sequence of tapping, the EFT, to help dissipate and process through any extra anxiety that might be lingering, any emotion, any feeling, any memories, anything that's coming up that's kind of amping your nervous system up a little bit. Okay, so the phrase with EFT is, even though I feel whatever it is, even though I feel X, I still deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel anxiety, I still deeply and completely love and accept myself. Sometimes that's hard to say because sometimes it doesn't feel like it's true. And that's okay. We still say it because somewhere deep down inside, it is true. We do deeply love and accept ourselves for exactly who we are. And we just forget it sometimes, don't we? We just forget it. But we do. We do. That's why we're here. So we add the tapping points to that phrase. And I'm not going to be able to take a lot of time right now because I have to leave for physical therapy in about 10 minutes. I have a really busy day. So we start with what they call the karate chop point. So it's right here, pinky finger side, a little meaty. That's called the hypothenar eminence. It's a very fancy term for the karate chop point. And you're just going to tap it. You can use your fingers. You can use your side of your fingers, whatever you want. But this is where we set that phrase. So we start, even though I'm feeling a lot of anxiety, I still deeply and completely love and accept myself. And I'm going to take my glasses off and put my hat up. Well, I'll just take my hat off. I'll take my glasses off so you can see where I'm tapping. So even though I'm feeling anxiety, I still deeply and completely love and accept myself. And then we go to the eyebrow here, right where the eyebrow starts, right above. These 3 points are going to be right along the orbit of your eye. Even though I feel anxiety, I still deeply and completely love and accept myself. Follow the eyebrow around, right to the outside of the orbit. And you don't have to repeat the whole phrase every time. You can just focus on what you're feeling. Oh, I'm feeling anxiety. Follow the orbit around to right underneath. It doesn't have to be right in. It can be like anywhere right in here. So I'm feeling so much anxiety today. You go down between the nose and the upper lip. Feeling anxiety. Feeling a lot of anxiety today. And then we're going to go down to the crease in between your lower lip and your chin. I'm feeling a lot of anxiety today. So much anxiety. Feeling a lot of anxiety. And then we're going to go to the clavicles. You feel the 2 little knobby articulations where the clavicle, your collarbone, comes in and meets the sternum. That's called the sternoclavicular joint. Right there, those little knobs. Some people will tap like this, and that's fine. Kind of mimics a little thymus thump and kind of gets your heart energy in there a little bit. That actually feels pretty good. Or you can tap like this. And once again, I'm feeling so much anxiety. I'm feeling so much anxiety. I kind of like it like this. And men usually add this point in the rib cage underneath here. And it's a little more complicated to get to if you have boobs. When I do it, I usually just lift her up and tap. I feel so much anxiety. And it's kind of a tender spot. So that's kind of how I know I'm in the right area. But you don't have to do that spot if you don't want. Feeling so much anxiety. And then we're going to go to the right underneath, about a hand's width underneath the armpit. And we're going to tap. Feeling so much anxiety today. And then the final point is right along that midline of your cranium. Feeling anxiety today, so much anxiety. And you just kind of keep going through that sequence. And it doesn't matter what side you tap on. If you're if you want to tap on this side and go down all the points on this, that's fine. It doesn't matter. The points run on either bilateral. So you can do it on either side. And you just kind of keep going through that. And you might notice that as you're going through the points, that your phrase that you're repeating might evolve. It might be like, oh, I'm feeling anxiety, but then all of a sudden, as that anxiety shifts a little bit, it might open up your perspective and your intuition a little bit. It might open up your energy, and you might start to realize, oh, it's anxiety, but what's underneath that anxiety? It might be something else. And if another phrase, another feeling, another emotion, another belief, like maybe a faulty belief or something comes up from while you're doing the tapping, is totally okay to shift into that new phrase. You don't have to start over. You can just keep going. And that might happen several times as you're going through. And that's really, really good when that happens. I love it when that happens, because it means that I'm getting to the heart and the base of what's giving me anxiety. And when we can get to that primary belief and tap that through, that can be really transformative. It's very transformational. So, I mean, and if it doesn't happen, it doesn't, that's okay. It sometimes takes a while for your body to get used to this process and open up to it. So we're tapping. Even though I'm feeling a lot of anxiety, I still deeply and completely love and accept myself. Feeling a lot of anxiety. Feeling a lot of anxiety, so much anxiety. I've got too much to do. So much to do. I feel like I'm not capable. I feel incapable. And then I'm going to let people down. I feel like I'm letting people down. And that people aren't going to love me anymore. And people aren't going to love me anymore. You see? Because I'm letting people down. Because I can't do it all. And I feel like I should be able to do it all. But I can't do it all. And it's okay. It's okay. I still deeply love and accept myself, even though I can't do it all. It's okay. I am still perfectly valid and loved and accepted by myself and the people who care about me. I don't have to do it all. I don't have to do it all. I don't have to do it all. Okay, so you got a little peek into my trauma. So I'm sorry if that was triggering for anybody, but you can kind of see how the process works. And I just wanted to share that with you today, because we're all holding so much. We're all holding so much. And it's too much. And we expect too much of ourselves. We expect entirely too much of ourselves. And we need to stop. And we need to nurture and nourish and love ourselves through this, because times are rough. But I'm here. And I love you guys, you girls, my ladies, my moms. And I guess that's it for now. I got to scoot. I graduate from PT today. Yay. And I will see you later. Love you guys. Bye.